Competitions are all but a rite of passage for classical musicians. But the NTD International Piano Competition is about more than making a name for yourself. It's about legacy. Artists from dozens of countries all around the world come together in a shared effort to revive the glory of masterpieces from the Baroque, classical, and Romantic periods.
Traditional music, that is the most pure music. And it's got forgotten. It's got forgotten through the years and in our centuries, totally forgot.
It's important not to lose these traditions and maintain them alive. So I think this part of the mission of the competition is very valuable and important for the society and for musicians as well.
Making the most of the network's wide reach, the competition aims to promote traditional arts of pure authenticity, goodness, and beauty.
Playing the music is to understand others' idea. To be a good musician, maybe we need to practice or we need to put on effort, but I want to be a good human being. That's my goal.
Now we're going to announce the name of the contestants who will enter tomorrow's final.
This competition presented a very unusual challenge.
It was my first experience.
First time, it sounds really interesting.
Beginning, I really didn't understand anything, how to play this music.
Since 2016, the focal point has been a commissioned piece, a work especially written for the NTD International Piano Competition each time. Pianists have just over a month to prepare it, and every semi-finalist is required to perform it, determining whether they will move on to the final stage. Jury member Susan Liu wrote these virtuosic pieces both years. Today, we have invited the professor to sit down with us and discuss these special works. Susan, it's so nice to have you here today with us. How you've been?
I'm doing well. I've been home for several months, but good thing is I get more time to practice. I miss you.
I miss you too. So getting back to the competition, in 2016, NTD Piano Competition for the first time incorporated new piece called Commissioned Piece, and it was Glorious Realm. The first time when I've heard this piece, I was totally overwhelmed by the performance. And each performance was so unique and different.
Yes, I still remember vividly the first time I heard the piece was performed, I cried.
I remember that. Not only you, the other member of jury also.
Yeah.
There was something special about that. Where did you find these gorgeous, very beautiful melodies?
I'm so honored to get a chance to arrange a piece by Shen Yun, artistic director, one of his songs. most appealing to me is the beautiful melody. I want to try to stay with the traditional harmony. The melody is in pentatonic scale. If I strictly use Western progression, it doesn't fit. I want to use the simplest way to bring out the pretty melody. Usually a pianist won't be just practicing pentatonic arpeggios. Usually we just go da 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 da, but it won't go the pentatonic way. So it might be create some difficulties or challenge for pianists to play. The second part of the Glorious Realm, I use strictly the Western chord progression. Because with a lot of a blocked chord, I want to create an atmosphere. It's like in the church.
Middle part of the
Middle
piece.
part, to show people's faith in high above. I want to present the sincerity and humanity. And the third part is not the Chinese arpeggio anymore. Grand arpeggio flowing up and down to create the grandioso atmosphere.
Beautiful. That is indeed very beautiful piece.
Thank you.
is probably a quite interesting process because it's in a way has to be written in a Western style, but since it's the Chinese music used as a base for the composition, what kind of approach you take?
We play Chopin. We don't have to be Polish to play Chopin Polonaise. We don't have to be a German to play any Brahms or any Beethoven pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to be Russian to play Rachmaninoff or Tchaikovsky.
No, we don't. We don't. I
music.
think it's probably this kind of Chinese music is not that well known in the Western musical culture or Western musical world. Okay, like we play Chopin for
how
100
many,
years.
how many
We heard, we can
right?
hear, we
I
have
mean, how many
we have
years?
material to study. Yeah, but for this kind of music, it's not that popular. So I really wish it can be part of their regular repertoire, so let people understand more about Chinese culture and this kind of a combination of Western and East.
That's the beauty of music. As we say, music is something universal that every person from any part of the globe can understand.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we learn other people's culture and we learn the good part of everybody else. And it can only make us better, a better person.
And then 2019, Triumph of Goodness. Totally different piece with a different approach.
Totally different experience. One of my passion of being a composer, I want people who hear this piece can feel what I'm feeling. It's from my heart, goes to the audience heart or whoever listened to that. So after I read the lyrics tons of times, and then I decide I'm going to divide this whole piece into 5 sections. And the base totally modeled on Shen Yun Performing Show.
Step into a divine land.
The inspiration for this piece came from the world-renowned stage performance Shen Yun Performing Arts. The story starts from the beginning of Chinese civilization, all through history, up to stories of modern-day courage. Oh, that was the idea.
Yes. Every Shen Yun show started with the gong, wham. So we started like that, dum. And then all the life in the heaven comes down to the earth. It's like the stars coming down to earth. The first section, I decided to be just like start with the Imperial Guard. They're walking in different kind of formation. They're getting ready, getting out to fight. They are marching in the field with a lot of spirit and a lot of energy. After this section, it's a celestial fairy are dancing. They're dancing all beautiful movements, and in the music, I hope you can hear they are sparkling stars are blinking. Da-da-da-da. After down to the earth, it's an ethnic dance. Bum di da dum bum 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 ba di da dum dum bum 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 bum. I wish everybody can feel that what I'm feeling. Next to the last part is what I visualize the most. Ba-di-da-di-da. It's like happy family. They are playing in the ground. thunderstruck, a diminished chord. Every performer knows, every contestant knows something bad happened, but they don't know exactly what happened. There's something bad happened.
So disturbing.
Yes, this family being torn apart. Why? Because they believed in truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. That's the only reason they're being arrested and tortured. I use music, but those people so strongly believed what they believe. So it's not like you hurt him, they will go down. They won't. So the music is trying to get up with 3 simple chords. He just want to get up. The last one is really, they stood up. And we hear this bell sound. Bell for me is a symbol of light.
In many cultures, in
Yes.
music, bells symbolize
Wish and everything accomplished.
beginning.
New beginning. That's right. So after that bell sound, it's like the goodness win. Yeah, if you insist what you believe is right and you know that is right, something good is waiting for you. I visualize there is something big turning around in front of me. I feel like while that thing is turning, everything is going to go all right. Everything not so good is going to be rectified.
Yeah, now I understand where the title comes from.
Okay, yes.
Triumph of Goodness.
Yes.
wonderful, beyond good. Okay. And
For what I learned, and not only the competition itself, not only the composition itself, but as a person, I understand more about what I want to tell people. In the past time, composition has always been like, I'm showing off. Yes, I know this, you don't know. I can do this, you can. But now I truly believe that part I want to share is not too bad. It's something really sincerely from my heart. I want to tell everybody. I want to share what I know is something right, something, the truth with everybody else. And I want to share my feeling with other people.
That's the beauty of music, that's the beauty of art.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.